There are motorcycles built for getting from point A to point B. And then there are motorcycles built to make everyone else on the road forget where they were going. We're talking about machines that cost more than most people's homes. Motorcycles commissioned by royalty, assembled by hand in boutique European workshops, and powered by engines engineered with the same obsessive precision you'd find in a Formula One garage. These are not vehicles, they are rolling sculptures. They are statements of power, of taste, of an uncompromising demand for the absolute finest that human craftsmanship can produce. Welcome back to Grand Top 10, the channel where we celebrate the extraordinary. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most extraordinary privately owned luxury motorcycles on the planet. From jaw-dropping custom builds to limited edition factory masterpieces, every single machine on this list represents something rare, the point where engineering becomes art. Stay with us all the way to number 1, because that final reveal is going to genuinely surprise you.
Number 10. The Honda RC213VS, the street-legal race weapon. Let's begin with something that blurs the line between a MotoGP race machine and a road-legal motorcycle so completely, you'd almost need a lawyer to explain the difference. The Honda RC213VS was Honda's gift to the ultra-wealthy enthusiast, a motorcycle derived directly from their championship-winning MotoGP prototype. Honda produced fewer than 250 units worldwide, and the price tag? A staggering $184,000. For that figure, you received a machine clothed in genuine carbon fiber bodywork, a pneumatic valve system, and a 999cc V4 engine producing approximately 215 horsepower in its full race configuration. Private owners of this machine include serious collectors in Japan, Germany, and the United States. People who understand that what they're sitting on is a piece of motorsport history, not merely transportation. Several known examples have never turned a wheel on public roads. They sit in climate-controlled garages, displayed like the museum pieces they truly are. Honda stopped production. You cannot walk into a dealership today and order one. You must find a willing seller, and those sellers know exactly what they have.
Number 9. The Ecosse Titanium Series, FETIXX, American Handcrafted Perfection. Most people haven't heard of Ecosse Motor Works out of Denver, Colorado, and that, frankly, is part of the point. The Titanium Series FETIXX was produced in a run of just 13 units, 13, each one priced at $300,000. The frame is machined from aerospace-grade titanium. The engine, a specially tuned S&S V-twin, produces 225 horsepower, enough to propel this 390-pound machine from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Each motorcycle was built to order. Buyers could select materials, finishes, and specifications. The company's founder worked directly with clients, people who had very specific ideas about what perfection looked like, and the financial means to demand it. Privately, these machines are now held by collectors in Texas, California, and reportedly one in the Swiss Alps. Their value has only appreciated since production ended. That's not common for motorcycles. That's common for fine art.
Number 8. The Ducati Desmosedici RR, when Bologna went absolutely all in. In the mid-2000s, Ducati's racing team was dominating MotoGP behind the throttle of the Desmosedici GP. Fans were infatuated, collectors were writing letters, and Ducati, to their eternal credit, listened. The result was the Desmosedici RR, a street-legal version of their factory race bike, priced at $72,500 and limited to 1,500 units worldwide. The engine, a 989cc 90-degree V4, produced 200 horsepower with a soundtrack that by every account sounds less like a motorcycle and more like a living thing expressing fury. Private owners treasure these machines in ways that border on obsessive. There are documented cases of owners who have never registered the motorcycle, never paid road tax, never placed a single mile on the odometer. The bike is insured as a collector piece, stored in a humidity-controlled environment, and shown at private events. In pristine condition, a Desmosedici RR now commands prices well above its original sticker on the private market. Ducati understood something important. Genuine rarity, genuine performance, and genuine heritage combine into something that never loses its value.
Number 7. The Brough Superior SS100, the legend reborn. If you are a student of motorcycle history, the name Brough Superior stops you cold. The original SS100, built in the 1920s and 1930s in Nottingham, England, was called the Rolls-Royce of motorcycles by the press of the day, and Rolls-Royce themselves never objected to the comparison. T.E. Lawrence of Arabia, owned 7 of them and died riding one in 1935. Fast forward to 2016. The Brough Superior brand was revived by a French entrepreneur with a singular mandate: build a modern SS100 worthy of the name. The new SS100 carries a 997cc V-twin engine producing 94 horsepower, a chassis hand-assembled from chrome molybdenum steel, and bodywork finished to a standard that craftsmen over 500 hours per motorcycle to achieve. Price, approximately $100,000. Production, strictly limited. When you own one, you are joining a lineage that connects you directly to the golden age of motorcycling. One documented example was delivered to a retired British colonel who hung a portrait of Lawrence of Arabia in his garage alongside it. That is not a purchase. That is a tribute.
Before we reveal our top 6, and trust me, these machines become progressively more extraordinary, I want to take just a moment to speak directly to you. If you are enjoying this journey through the world of exceptional motorcycles, please consider subscribing to Grand Top 10. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it ensures that content like this, carefully researched, thoughtfully presented, continues to reach people who genuinely appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. And if this particular topic speaks to you, share this video with a friend who loves fine machines. We are building a community of people who value quality over quantity, just like every motorcycle on this list. Now, let's get back to the countdown.
Number 6. The MTT Turbine Superbike Y2K, the one with a helicopter engine. There are unusual motorcycles. And then there's the MTT Y2K Turbine Superbike, a machine so fundamentally different from everything else that it deserves its own category entirely. Marine Turbine Technologies of Franklin, Louisiana, yes, Louisiana, built a motorcycle powered by a Rolls-Royce Allison 250 turboshat engine, the same family of engines used in military helicopters. The result produces approximately 320 horsepower and 425 foot-pounds of torque. It has been independently verified at speeds exceeding 227 miles per hour, making it, for a time, the fastest production motorcycle ever certified by Guinness World Records. Priced at $185,000 to over $250,000 depending on specification, fewer than 20 are believed to be in private hands today. Ownership requires not only wealth, but a significant degree of mechanical courage. The turbine spools up with a distinctive whine that witnesses describe as deeply unsettling until you understand exactly what is making that sound. Jay Leno, himself one of America's most serious private motorcycle collectors, has examined the Y2K and described it as unlike anything he'd ever experienced. That is high praise from a man with a garage most people can only dream about.
Number 5. The Arch Motorcycle KRGT1, Keanu Reeves' masterpiece. Yes, that Keanu Reeves. What many people do not know is that the actor, beyond his film career, is a deeply serious motorcycle enthusiast who co-founded Arch Motorcycle with master builder Gard Hollinger in Los Angeles, California. The company's flagship, the KRGT1, is not a celebrity vanity project. It is a genuinely exceptional machine endorsed by the motorcycle press on its own mechanical merits. Each KRGT1 is powered by a 124 cubic inch S&S V-twin engine, producing over 120 horsepower. The frame is a custom billet aluminum monocoque. Every component is selected, fitted, and finished by hand. Price, approximately $85,000 to $90,000, depending on configuration. Production is deliberately small. The company builds only a few dozen motorcycles per year.
What distinguishes Arch's clientele is that virtually all of them actually ride their motorcycles. These are not garage queens. Reeves himself is regularly photographed aboard his own creation, riding through the canyons of Southern California. That combination, genuine performance, genuine artistry, and a creator who personally believes in the product, makes the KRGT1 something rare in the luxury market, a motorcycle with an authentic soul.
Number 4. The Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter, from $110,000 to $11 million. In 2008, the iconic American luxury retailer Neiman Marcus offered something extraordinary in their famous annual fantasy gift catalog. For $110,000, a buyer could own one of only 45 hand-built examples of the Confederate Motors Limited Edition Fighter, a machine with a carbon fiber, titanium, and aluminum chassis, a 120 cubic inch air-cooled V-twin engine, and a claimed top speed of 190 miles per hour. But here is where the story becomes truly remarkable. One example of this machine, just one of those 45, later sold at private auction for an almost incomprehensible $11 million. That is not a misprint. A motorcycle that originally rolled out of a luxury retailer's Christmas catalog, appreciated in value by a factor of 100. What makes this extraordinary is the rarity. Confederate only ever built 50 of the base P120 Fighter, and the Neiman Marcus edition was even more exclusive at just 45 units. The whereabouts of most of those 45 motorcycles today are entirely unknown. Their owners, it seems, prefer the deepest privacy. And that kind of secrecy in the collector world only ever drives values higher. That is not a purchase. That is a masterclass in rarity.
Number 3. The Hildebrand Wolfmüller, the first production motorcycle in existence. We pause our countdown here for something profound. There is a motorcycle in private hands, authenticated, insured, and extraordinarily rare that predates everything else on this list by over a century. The Hildebrand Wolfmüller of 1894 was the world's first series production motorcycle. Built in Munich, Germany, approximately 1,000 to 2,000 units were manufactured before production ceased in 1897. Today, fewer than 10 verified examples survive worldwide. The majority are held in museums, but several are in private hands. And those private owners possess something that no amount of modern engineering can replicate: the original, the very first, the machine that started the entire global industry of motorcycling. When one comes to auction, which happens perhaps once in a decade, prices have exceeded $500,000. Private collectors who hold these machines understand they are not merely owning a motorcycle, they are custodians of history itself.
Number 2. The Cosmic Starship by Jack Armstrong, the $3 million Harley-Davidson. You may not recognize the name Jack Armstrong, but in the world of fine art, he is known as the Cosmic Painter, an American artist whose works sell for extraordinary sums. In 2010, Armstrong took a 2003 Harley-Davidson V-Rod and spent 3 years transforming it into something the motorcycle world had never seen. He applied his signature cosmic expressionism painting technique across every surface: tank, fenders, engine covers, exhaust, creating a single unified work of art on a functional motorcycle. The asking price? $3 million. It is widely regarded as the most expensive Harley-Davidson ever offered for private sale. The Cosmic Starship challenges our very definition of what a luxury motorcycle is. It is fully functional. It can be ridden. But its value lies entirely in its status as a singular work of art, one that happens to have 2 wheels and a thundering V-twin engine beneath it. Its private ownership history is closely guarded, which in itself speaks to the caliber of the individual who holds it.
Number 1. The Sultan of Brunei's private motorcycle collection, the ultimate in private ownership. Our number 1 is not a single motorcycle, it is a collection, and it belongs to one of the wealthiest individuals in human history. His Majesty Hassan al-Bolkiah, the Sultan of Brunei, is estimated to possess a private vehicle collection valued at over $5 billion. Within that staggering accumulation of automotive royalty, the Sultan maintains a motorcycle collection that includes custom gold-plated Harley-Davidsons, one-of-one factory commissions from Ducati and BMW, and bespoke builds from European ateliers created exclusively for his personal use, machines that have never been seen publicly. Several of these machines are solid gold-plated, not merely gold-painted.
One documented Harley-Davidson commission involved over 10 pounds of 24-karat gold applied to the engine, chassis, and bodywork. Its private valuation, conservatively over $3 million. With the Sultan's other commissions include, the collection's motorcycle segment alone is valued in the tens of millions of dollars. These motorcycles were built for one person, to one person's exact specifications, by craftsmen who understood that the commission of a lifetime had landed on their workbench. No compromises, no production targets, no budget ceiling. This is what luxury looks like when it has no ceiling at all.
What does the future of luxury motorcycle ownership look like? The answer, interestingly, points toward electrification and further personalization. Companies like Curtis Motorcycle and Lightning Motorcycles are already producing electric machines priced above $50,000, with performance figures that challenge combustion rivals. Meanwhile, established European makers are experimenting with subscription customization, where a buyer's relationship with the manufacturer extends for years beyond the initial purchase. The ultra-wealthy collector of tomorrow may own a motorcycle whose software is updated seasonally, whose AI-assisted chassis dynamics are tuned to their personal riding style, and whose materials were selected in consultation with the same ateliers that build their bespoke suits. The age of truly personalized mechanical luxury is not coming. It is already here. And for those with the means and the passion to pursue it, the road ahead has never looked more extraordinary. This has been Grand Top 10, and what a ride it has been. From a 130-year-old piece of history sitting in a climate-controlled vault, to a gold-plated commission created for royalty, to a turbine-powered machine from the American South that sounds like a helicopter learning to fly. Every motorcycle on this list represents something deeply human, the desire to take a mechanical object and push it beyond function, beyond utility, into the realm of the genuinely extraordinary. We would love to hear from you in the comments below. Here is today's question, and please take a moment to think about it.